JD here from the Institute of Wow, just to show off. It's not something I do regularly. Okay, I do. This free holiday promotion that we've got available for business owners at the moment, I've got to say to you, it's a juggernaut, and I know that is a superlative, but I'm full of them, I'm sorry. It is going nuts. I've just got home from a meeting, and the meeting was with a real estate agent here on the Gold Coast where I live, and he said to me, I can't use the F word, but basically he said to me, this is an effing money machine. And the reason he said that is because he was struggling to get listings previous to running this free holiday promotion. We've given him, I think he purchased something like 40 or 50 holidays off us, and each one of them cost him $97. And what he's doing now is putting out into the letterboxes and Facebook that if you get an appraisal from him, so for argument's sake, if we were to get something in letterbox here at our place and we said, okay, we'd like an appraisal, he would give us a free holiday up to 7 nights to Bali, Phuket, Koh Samui, Fiji, Vanuatu, all those wonderful places. And all he would do is come in and give a 60-minute check of the house and provide me with an appraisal, and I would get a free holiday. Now, the trick to this is, and I should not use the word trick, there's no tricks to this, but the aim of this in his instance is to get more listings, because he knows that for every 10 appraisals, he generally picks up 2 or 3 listings. And he said to me that his leaflets, which we helped him design, he was going to put out a few weeks ago, but it rained on the Gold Coast for 2 weeks. If anyone lives on the Gold Coast, they'd know that it rained for about 2 or 3 weeks. And he said he only just put them out the other day, and he only put 2,000 of the 10,000 brochures into the letterboxes out. And he said within 24 hours, he'd picked up 3 appraisals, and he'd picked up 1 listing. And the 1 listing so far, if he sells that house, will bring him back around about 15 to 20 grand, he said, depending upon what it ultimately sells for. And he said the 3 other appraisals that he's got immediately, he would hope that he'd pick up one of those. He generally picks up about 3 out of 10 appraisals turn into a listing. So what he's doing is for every 10 appraisals that he gives a free holiday away, which is $97 per holiday, that's $970 out. If he picks up 3 listings from that and each one brings home $15,000 when he sells the house, it's $45,000 return for $970 out. He's a pretty happy camper. And the other one is a spa. I spoke to a spa company this morning, and they've taken up the free holiday promotion, and what they've done is that they've fixed their cash flow problem, because they said that what was happening previously is, Julie and Betty and Susan would come in and get the day spa and spend a few dollars on it, $100 or $150, but they wouldn't come back for another month or 2. And it was, sporadic when they would come back, whether they did or not. And he said, look, what he's done, it was our idea, by the way, but we said to him, look, why don't you actually invite people to pre-purchase 10 spa packages, which, if you like, it was $100 odd a time, that's near enough $1,000. And when they do that, you give them a free holiday up to 7 nights at one of these luxury resorts in Bali or Phuket or Koh Samui or Fiji or Vanuatu or the Gold Coast. There's also Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane there. And he said, okay, I'll give that a shot. He is astounded. His jaw basically hit the ground when he was telling me the story this morning. He said, look, what we've done is fixed our cash flow problem. It's a reasonably upmarket spa, and so what he's done is he said, look, to the ladies, if you want to pre-purchase 10 spa packages and it'll cost you near enough $1,000, we will give you a free holiday to Bali and Phuket or Fiji or whatever it might be. Now, the free holiday he gets from us for $97 a time, and of course, guess what? He's just given a $97 cost to him $97, but to them it's valued at between $1,000 and $2,000. He's given that away to people who prepay up front for the 10 massages, or 10 whatever it is, spas, I'm sorry, not massages. So he picks up $1,000, and it's equivalent to a 10% discount, but a lot more potent than just a 10% discount, I can assure you. I don't think I saw love heart go up on that screen there. I don't get that normally. I normally get, criticism. Get off my feed. I don't want you in here. By the way, let me just make it very clear that when you do get these packages of holidays, number one, yes, there is a minimum quantity. I'm not going to make any money if I give them out 2 or 3 at a time. Number 2, there's no timeshare presentation for your customers, so when they get to these resorts, they aren't forced into a room to sit down for a timeshare presentation. This, like Mark Battersby, I'm sure you're the one putting the love hearts there, mate. A mate of mine called Mark Battersby. I don't know where he gets his sarcasm from. I don't like sarcasm, Mark. But yeah, so what happens is that the travel company we're partnered with has been to all of these resorts and said, listen, you're running at 30% vacancy factor, except for Christmas and school holidays. So why don't you give us those rooms? You forgo the tariff, but you make money on food and beverage. So what we're doing by selling the holidays to you as a business owner, for $97 each is that we're filling those otherwise empty rooms and restaurants and room service and so on. The reason I'm backing off here is because a little message is coming up on my screen saying that it's a bad connection. So hopefully you can now hear me again. Anyway, so that's it. It's a win for the resorts because they're filling otherwise empty rooms. It's a win for you because you own a business and this is a pretty sexy way of attracting customers and or leads. And it's a win for your customer because they're getting a beautiful free holiday at a luxury resort. It's a pretty special thing. I can't believe I said that. I've never said that before in my life. It's a pretty special thing. I think I'm turning soft in my old age. Look, the other thing too is that yes, there are some block-out dates because these hotels don't have empty rooms at Christmas and school holidays. So if you actually are going to run this promotion, be aware that yes, maybe out of the 52 weeks a year, there might be 15 or 16 or 17 weeks that consists of school holidays or Easter or Christmas where, of course, the rooms are full anyway. So the hotels do block those dates out. They don't want to give away free rooms when the rooms are going to be full and they get full tariff for it. But other than that, really, there's nothing that you should be fearful of in terms of conditions. It's very, very simple. The only other thing is that you have to pay nightly taxes. So when you give this away to your customer, if they're going to stay 4 nights in Fiji, then they have to pay 4 nights tax because we can't pay the tax for them, okay? If you go to book anything these days, whether it be through Trivago or Expedia, or you book an Elton John ticket, you'll find that there are booking fees and taxes. So the taxes in this instance normally are US about $19 or $20 a night. Okay, simple as that. That's about it. If you're interested in this promotion, I've got a link above or below or beside me here somewhere. So if you click that link, which is Holiday Magic, I think it is, so you'll get through to a page that'll give you more information. But yeah, look, it was a Tuesday afternoon and it's getting towards beer o'clock. And before I went to the fridge, I thought I'll just show off. There's a solar guy selling solar panels in Brisbane. Really lovely guy, probably has a very good business anyway. But he said to me, this is just about going to double his turnover for the year because he said in just 8 weeks, he has gone from 45% conversion rate to 84% conversion rate. He said that when he went into Mrs. Smith's home, he normally saw that there was 3 or 4 other quotes there that were $4,500 or $5,000, just like his solar quotes. He said when he goes in now, he says to Mrs. Smith, listen, if you make up your mind by 5 o'clock this afternoon and give it to me, I'll give you a free holiday. Guess what? His conversion rate goes from 45% up to 84%. Now that's just about going to double his business. So if he was doing 1 million, he's going to do 2 million this year because of this promotion. So that's the magic of a free holiday. It's appealing to both men and women and to all ages, and that's why this thing works. And it's why it worked some years ago for a client of mine called the Greater Building Society, because we stopped doing any interest rate marketing, and we just simply said get a home loan and get a free holiday. And I think it brought in around about $15 billion worth of extra loans just in the first few years. I can't guarantee it's going to bring you in $15 billion, but I can say that as an adult Happy Meal toy, I don't think you'll find anything that's as powerful as this. I'm going to get out of here because beer o'clock is looming and I feel like a drink. But anyway, if you want any more information above me or below me, beside me, there's a link here. Click that and that'll take you through to a web page which will give you all the details about this, let me use that superlative again, juggernaut promotion. Corny, corny, corny. It's a pity I have to end on something corny. Can't help it. See you later.